We're live now.
Yes.
We only we only said we was going live. You just said that we was going live, and I'm asking if we live now.
Yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi, good evening.
J Red, I don't
Hi.
see anything in the chat box in the box. I think it's
It's
still
not
up.
there.
I don't see it.
Okay, let's try it again.
We should probably have to do it again now
Yes.
that we're live.
Yes.
Okay,
I
let me
am
go
so
ahead and do
excited.
that. I'll be back.
So I am excited about this topic. I think it's a great topic. And the topic is going to be very interesting because we're going to be trying to incorporate females
Why
and
does it keep going
males.
into the private chat?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all can
Welcome,
start. Y'all can
everyone.
start.
How's everyone doing? Welcome to my live. Uh, welcome to Let's Talk About It with me, myself, Sunset to Sunshine with Frashonda. Sag is here with the J Red and Katrina Barber. How's
Hi.
everybody doing
Hi,
tonight?
everyone.
Doing well.
We
I'm working on getting that link in the chat. It keeps going over to our private chat for some reason.
okay. I don't understand why that's doing that. But hey, you guys, how was y'all holiday? Thank y'all for joining
Good.
us. What did y'all eat? I am curious.
Yeah, we want to know.
Uh-oh.
I want to know. I want to know why my comments not showing up, but it's okay. It will.
They
So
take a little minute.
yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
Sharva. How are
welcome.
you? Thank you for joining us. I see Sharva's on.
Yes. Welcome
Sharva's
everyone.
on.
She said I
Jay
didn't
Red
eat
wants to try to post something in our chat, and she'll be right back.
right. Sharva said I didn't eat nothing good. Sharva, me either.
Me either.
I was waiting for some good food, Sharva. I didn't even cook out yesterday like I usually do. But hey, maybe next year. Katrina, did you cook out yesterday?
No,
Okay.
it's a
Welcome
thousand.
back. I'm
It's
sorry. Go
a
ahead.
thousand degrees down here.
Oh, okay. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank y'all for coming to our live. This is Let's Talk About It. And on this platform right here, we go live every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday night at 9 p.m. and we discuss different topics. And tonight's topic is going to be very interesting. Our topic tonight that we're discussing is alpha versus beta males. And so I think that it's going to be a very interesting topic. I would love for some of the men to join in to see what they
Yeah.
describe themselves as. Hey, mother of three,
Okay,
welcome.
and I see we have Phyllis Jones. Thank you
That's my
guys for
stepmom,
joining us.
Katrina.
That's who?
That's my mom. That's my stepmom.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Thank you
mommy.
guys.
Thank you for coming. I have my cousin here. Are they showing up? Thank
They
y'all.
showing up and showing out.
Yes, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all. So you guys, tonight's topic is going to be alpha versus beta males. And
Yes.
so we all know that alpha males are considered dominant, um, better leaders, not afraid to say how they feel. They command on attention. They don't care what others think about them. They rarely, you know, make exceptions and they mean what they say. And
Yeah.
so with beta males, you guys, this is what society says, not what I say. Let me clear that up. Beta males are unclear of boundaries. They work hard to seek approval. They rely on others. They have low self-esteem.
Okay.
They are people pleasers. They hardly ever say no. Um, They go overboard pleasing others. They are hard with making decisions. They believe that alpha males are more dominant than they are.
And that's the beta male?
That's the beta male.
True, that sounds like a beta male.
That's the beta male.
Oh
Hey,
my
Mo.
God. Hey Mo. Hey everybody just joining us.
So
Thank
I tried dropping the link in the chat from YouTube. Do you guys see it?
Let me see.
So once
I
again,
posted it twice and I don't see it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. So once again, you guys, the topic for tonight is alpha versus beta males. And for the women, we want y'all to engage. We want to know, what type of males are you attracted to? Are the alpha males who are dominant, that commands on attention? They don't care what others think about them. They rarely say no. Then they have high expectations. I mean, they always say no, excuse me. And they have high expectations. They don't regret what they say. So I'm interested in what the women have to say, in the chat, because this is a very interesting conversation. Katrina, before we get to the chat, what do you feel about alpha males versus beta males?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do I prefer?
Like, how do you feel about how society view them? And then you can go into, who do you prefer?
I don't know. I think, well, it seems like to me, beta males have more things that they're obviously more lenient on because, they're probably a little bit more like a people pleaser.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like more of a people pleaser. So they kind of probably go out of their way for people or whoever they're in a relationship or whatever the case, because, alpha and beta, it could be towards a relationship, workplace environment, anything. And then I guess beta males just sounds like they're a little bit more demanding, But for me personally, because I am so bossy and I don't like to not be in control of situations, I guess I prefer a beta male, I guess, is what I prefer, because it seems like they would kind of just go along with whatever I want to do. I mean, right? Based off of that, it's like, it seems like they would just go along with whatever I want to do. So suits me fine. Shoot.
That's very interesting, Katrina. Before we go and ask J Red her opinion, I want to say hi, Cassandra. Thank you for coming to the live. We truly appreciate it. J Red, before we get to you, we want to go to Charlotte's comment. Charlotte said, alpha, but not the ones who are always saying that they're alpha male. So that's the type of male that I'm guessing she said she prefer.
Okay.
And so, J Red, what are your thoughts about it?
So, from my past experience in dating, I've always dated more of an alpha male. Like, it's something that turns me on about a man that's just so like, not necessarily demanding, like you got to bow down and do what they say, but like they're not gonna let me walk all over them. I don't want a man that's gonna let me walk all over them because I'm gonna get bored with them. I want a man that's gonna kind of give me a challenge, and I feel like maybe that's why arguments and stuff start, because I'm always like challenging the alpha male. But I don't know, I'm attracted to that.
Right.
All right, that's very interesting. So let's
I like to challenge that alpha male because I feel like I'm an alpha female too, but I'm also a loving female. Like I will submit to my partner and give them the world. I will. Right. But I will challenge them too.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm gonna push their buttons.
Let's go to one of the comments. So, Girl That Smo said, this is an interesting topic. I never knew the real definition of both. So, going by the definition, I have to say a mixture of both. And that's how I am. I like a mixture of both too, Girl That Smo. I like the strong side of an alpha, but I like the side of a beta because beta likes to listen, and they more understanding. Whereas though an alpha male is more dominant, they mean what they say. They don't like to give in to you. So I like a mixture of both.
I think I'm in between the both too. Because I want you to be strong. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, take control. But I want you to take control over the things that I need a relief from, like the bills and stuff like that. Be alpha and take control of that. Let's see you do that. That's where the men have a problem taking control of is the bills.
Let me take a moment, say hello to my sister-in-law. Welcome, sis. Evelyn Z, that's my sister-in-law, you guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for joining us.
I truly appreciate that. And we also have hey Tam, happy Tuesday.
Hi, Tam.
Hey, Tam.
Yes, and don't forget to like the live and share us out.
Yes. So
we want to get some men in here. I want to see some.
Yes, I am very interested to see how the men think.
Yeah.
So
you want to probably jump on. We're just getting started. You know how it is when you go live. It takes a minute for it to start jumping.
All right. So you want to read the next comment that's up there? I'm J-Red if you like.
Cassandra says, I like alpha males, also give a strong personality. And Nay Mill, I think we skipped over Nay Mill. She was like, wow, I'm not sure, but based upon my husband, I say in between 50-50, half beta and half alpha. I think we all want a little bit of that in our man. We want our man to kind of understand our feelings when it comes to that softer side. And sometimes alpha males have a problem with understanding a woman's feelings. Like they don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay.
I've been in a few relationships, boy, when the man just feel like they got to control everything, and I run from it.
I think I mean, like I said, I like a mixture of two because I don't want nobody not listening to me and acting like what I say don't matter. Because
like dismissing your feelings. Yeah.
Alpha males are very, very dominant.
We have a male in the chat. The MLW Fishing Man.
Welcome, ML.
Welcome.
Glad to have you here. So the topic of discussion, you guys, are alpha versus beta males.
Yeah, I would love to know what type of male you are, Fishing Man. Are you more of the alpha side or the beta side?
Right, and why? Why would you classify yourself as such? If you classify yourself as an alpha or a beta male? Alpha males are usually dominant.
Hi, Desi.
Command attention. Beta males are usually more settled, quiet. So I'm interested to know what the men have to say and how they classify themselves. But like I said, I like the mixture of both because I like somebody to listen to me, Katrina.
Well, you know what? And you know what's crazy? I have a very strong personality, but I think my husband is a little bit of both. Mm-hmm. But I do like to be in control. I don't like to feel like I don't have control of the situation completely, and that's my biggest problem. But we have a good balance. We're both Sagittarius. We have a very good balance on how we work our relationship. But I'm the boss. Like it is what it is.
I wonder why how they have the difference of the two for as alpha versus beta. Why do they feel like alpha is more better than beta males? Like what gives them that right to say that though? Because I believe both are good men, my opinion.
Right.
Not for just the female that likes to.
It kind of reminds me of the situation with Sierra, Future, and Russell Wilson. I feel like Russell Wilson would be more of a beta type, family type male, and Future is obviously more alpha. He plays mind control over these women. So, and then the internet actually criticized Russell Wilson as what they would call a lame or like an uninterested man. But why does society do that? I've never understood that. Like we should be wanting a man like Russell Wilson that's gonna come in and take care of someone else's child. and
that
love
listen
that
to
child
you.
like it's their own.
That
And then
listen
you got
to
alpha male Future over here that just don't care.
right. So it's a big difference. I just want to take a minute, you guys. Say hi to my brother, Leon Coleman. That's my brother in the chat, you guys. Welcome.
Hi.
I appreciate you being here. So I definitely I agree with you with that, J Red.
Yeah,
Okay.
that situation definitely comes into play with this
Yeah.
conversation. I
Yeah,
feel
right.
like
With
Sierra
exactly
did
with
the
this
right
topic.
thing. She
Right.
did the right thing leaving that man. And
Right.
I don't see I feel like Russell Wilson attractive. I would date him.
Yeah, I would too with
He's
that bank
not
account.
ugly. He's attractive. He's a family man.
And
He's a
he
little more.
seems like a good person. Like he seems like a good person in general. And I think that sometimes when you think of beta male, like some people think of like a weak man,
Right.
and that's not
Right.
necessarily true.
And that's
because
what they
not
were trying
everyone.
to say.
Yeah, like they think about, oh, you're weak, you know, you're not going to take control or handle, but you know, maybe they're beta in certain aspects, but they know when to step up and speak up. So,
Exactly.
you know, I don't feel like it's bad to have a mixture of both a good, you know,
Yeah, I like the
a
mixture.
50-50 in it.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
not
I like the
bad.
mixture. So my sister-in-law said, same here. She like a mixture too. That's right, sis. We like a mixture, honey. We got to balance that out. Yes, ma'am.
Infamous Nova.
He said, I'm
outnumbered
outnumbered here. Sneaking out. Don't sneak out. We would love to hear you.
We want to know the opinion.
Yeah, we want to know.
Don't leave. And then we got Unique Speaks is in the building.
Welcome, sis. Thank
Hi,
you.
Unique. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, we got another man in the building, Leon Coleman.
That's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yes.
I want to know, brother, are you alpha or beta?
Right. Oh, yeah, Shara. Future's a hot mess. Hot mess express.
Hot mess express. When you see that man, you go run.
What?
And then you know what? It be females really that be attracted to something like that. Like, you know, he's gonna use you for sex. He gonna pay you a little money and push you on out the door, and they go running. They want that.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me clear something up. I'm sorry, lady. Leon Coleman. That's my dad, you guys. I thought that was my brother. They got the same name.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Daddy, welcome. I appreciate you being here.
Hi,
and
Dad.
so, Unique is speaking to Sharva. So I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know what type of males do y'all ladies prefer in the chat. If y'all, you know, mind sharing, and why do y'all prefer alpha male or beta male, and why?
And I would love to hear Unique's opinion on that,
because
I know she was talking about relationships and stuff on her chat the other day.
Yeah,
so I would love to get. I'm really trying to get this link in the chat for
you
guys.
That's what I'm trying to do too. Get the link in the chat.
So you see me coming in and out. That's what I'm trying to do. Because
that's what I'm doing. I'm listening, but that's what I'm doing. So I have my laptop here, and I'm trying to see if I can get it in also.
My sister's like, no, that's your dad. It's just give it okay. Yeah, I would love to hear. I would love to hear Unique perspective on this. I really would. Let me see if I can put it in chat. But
or can you, if we can bring Unique up on the panel, Rashonda, can you send her the link on Facebook?
Yes, I can.
Or if you can't, I'll do it.
Yeah, do it. You can send it to her because I want to try to send it to her, and then I in the live. Unique, I know you listen here, but we're interested in knowing your perspective because you know you got wisdom, sis. We just want to know what you think about.
Right, give me one second. I'm going to send it to her now.
The alpha traits in the beta males, because it's a very interesting topic. And like Girl That's Mo said, she wasn't aware that it even existed until now. So I just want to get some males up here. I am curious to see whether they classify themselves as alpha or beta. Because like I said, alpha males are more dominant, as society says, and beta males, they make to appear weak. I don't understand that. Like I said, I like a mixture of both, me personally. Amari, a ghost from Power, that man. What are you talking about, girl? That's more, dominant alpha, you would say? I believe you're trying to say he's an alpha, I believe. That's what I would classify him as. So we're trying to get my sis Unique Speaks up here because we're curious to see what she has to say about this topic, you guys. We're discussing alpha versus beta males and why are women, a lot of women are more attracted to alpha males because they feel like they're more dominant opposed to beta males. They feel like they're weak for some apparent reason. So yeah, so this is discussion for the night, you guys. I am so excited about this because I found this interesting. When I ran across this topic, I was like, okay, so why do they classify beta males as weak? So I don't understand it. So I'm curious to see what y'all ladies in the chat have to say. And like I said, I like a mixture of both. I like a dominant side, and I also like the side that listens to me, which would be a beta male. I like a listener, and that's just what I like, a mixture of two. And so, girl, that's most that I think the character was a little bit of both, but was not able to give that to one woman. But besides that, he is fine. Mo, you is a mess, girl. Yes, he was fine. And he was a mixture of both only because he was dominant towards his wife, but he was more passive towards Angela, the mistress. I don't know why that was, but that's, how that played out. But like I said, I like a mixture of both. I would like to know what do y'all ladies or men feel like y'all identify with? Because, honey, I like to be listened to. I don't know about a lot of people. Okay, Cassandra said, Cassandra.
I finally see the link in the chat.
Okay, I see positive for both alpha and beta. Me too. I do too. I don't see why there should be a comparison. Hi, Terrence. It's a Terrence kind of thing. I thank y'all for being here, you guys. So we're trying to get Unique Speaks to come up here and join us if she will, because we're interested in knowing how she feels. If she would.
See the link.
I see the link. I don't know if she's still here.
Okay, so yeah, even if like Terrence wanted to come up,
okay,
to get a male's point of view,
right,
on why he would consider himself a dominant or an alpha male or a beta male,
right. So Terrence, the topic is: do you consider yourself an alpha or a beta male, and why? So if you would like to come up on the panel, we would love you to be here.
Don't be shy.
We would love for you to
anyone actually, if y'all want to come up, the link is in the comments. We don't want you guys to be shy to come up and speak with us. We actually would love it. We want to hear y'all's opinion.
We want to hear y'all opinions because, like I said, it's society labels alpha as dominant, label beta males as weak, and like I said, I personally don't agree with that. I like a version of both.
I like this comment with Sharba.
Okay. Go ahead and read it, J-Rag.
Say, I think there are levels to each. I know beta males who are almost like kids, and that's what drew my attention. Mm-hmm. And like very indecisive, and alpha males who do too much and want to outshine everyone, including their significant other.
There go my sis. There go my sis. Hey, Unique. Thank you.
But I do agree with her when she say beta males could be more like kids, because I think even like.
Did she freeze up? I think she froze up. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna finish reading Sharba's comment. I think there are levels to each. I know beta males who are almost kids and very indecisive, and alpha males who do too much and wants to outshine everyone, including their significant others. That is very true.
Right. Nobody don't want to be taking care of their man like they the fourth child.
Right. So Unique, welcome, Unique. We are happy to have you on the panel. I am very honored. So what do you think about alpha versus beta males?
Well, I honestly
believe that it's healthy to be both. Because an alpha male can be very dominant and can sometimes overpower a woman. Almost like don't even give her a voice. And some alpha males are good at being dominant in such a way that they don't even know they're being a beta male. And I consider a beta male being mixed with an alpha male. You know how to love a woman according to according to the word of God, because He wants us to love and cherish our women, like a man to a woman, as if that God loves the church. You know what I'm saying? So you loving yourself, you're gonna take care of yourself, you're gonna protect yourself. So that's gonna be the alpha male in you. You're gonna always make sure your throne is where you stand. You know what I'm saying? That is your kingdom. That's where you rock and roll at. But at the same time, you also respect the fact that that's your wife, meaning she's going to hold down the household, and you know that she's going to play her role very well. So it will create the man to be, kind of in a subordinate kind of way to the wife. Like he's not going to come home and just walk around with his dirty shoes on when she just cleaned the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my house, so I can walk around here like I want to. No, he is going to submit himself.
Right.
We're supposed to be submissive to each other. So, if meaning my body does not my body anymore, it belongs to my husband. And it says the same thing for a man.
Mm-hmm.
So, therefore, you can't be full alpha, and think that is superior, what I'm saying? Walking that nature. I feel like my opinion would be you are a healthy male operating in the spirit of God when you're both.
Right. And so basically, you're saying like a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Me
it
too.
Requires both. God is love. And sometimes the definition of just an alpha male and the perspective of what a man thinks of an alpha male can be taken to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, almost like they think being a beta male is an insult. But it's not an insult when it's something required of you. You're supposed to be compassionate. You're supposed to be loving.
Yeah,
exactly. Like I said, you take alpha to a whole nother level sometimes. It's like dang, like I am a person.
Right. Like, why you got to be so controlling and got to take full control of everything?
Yeah, piggybacking off of our last topic on Saturday, them alpha males are Leos. I'm going to just throw that out there.
Wow. It's crazy. It's a great
Leos.
So, Unique, my question to you is... So, my question to you, Unique, why do you feel like alpha males feel like they're superior to beta males? And that could be addressed to all y'all ladies. Why do y'all think they walk around with the, chest poked out and they feel like they're more?
It's an ego thing. It gotta be an ego thing with these males. Like I said, with the Future situation with Russell Wilson, Future feel like he gotta be that guy. And because Russell Wilson want to step up and take care of his son, you want to bash him for that and call him lame. And it's an ego thing. That's all it is. They be putting they be in the way of themselves. Like, for real, in my opinion.
That look, you said it all, Jerry. Me and my husband was actually talking about this the other day, and because he was talking about, as males, they're so competitive. They have a competitive nature. So like, I mean, you can think about what your granddaddy or your daddy would have done as far as like, they used to be like, my muffler sounds louder than yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, everything is a competition.
Everything is a competition with men. Now that you bring that up, it do be like that.
And I wonder why that is.
And that is why the alpha males feel so superior over a beta, because they feel like they don't have that soft spot.
Right.
I ain't gonna cry. I don't feel like nothing. Like that didn't make me feel nothing knocking you out.
I also feel like men go through childhood trauma as well, and they come out alpha to kind of like, maybe mask what they've been through. And they, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a thing. Like, y'all men do be going through stuff as a kid. And a lot of men don't believe in like therapy and talking about their issues and putting it out there. A lot of men like to keep their business to themselves. So I feel like with them going through childhood trauma and things like that, they have to put on this front that they're a tough guy, so nobody, can find out about their past and the things that they've been through that may have made them soft.
Right.
Exactly.
So do y'all ladies? I'm sorry, Unique. What you say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just kidding.
Okay. So do y'all agree with that? Beta males tend to be more kid-like and more passive and more like a yes person and go out their way to please people, because that's what society say. I'm just, I want to know what y'all thoughts are.
I honestly think that they're just compassionate, and I think they're just seen as weak, superior, that they're just as superior. It doesn't matter what society want to say. God still has that patience.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You can walk around with your chest poked out, being the alpha male that you want to be, but you're still going to be seen the same way as somebody. You still a person, you still have life, you still have issues, you still have things that you go through, you still think you face. You have a mother, you have a father, you have siblings, you have a family, just like everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think, with society, just like David said, the mental state and where they could have came from can make them want to, feel like they're just,
right.
They have to operate all the time.
Right.
The traffic. This is what women want. But really not. We want that soft side.
Exactly. I think every woman want that soft side.
Right.
I believe this is my personal opinion. So Sharva the godmother said, "Phew, that's the men I grew up with. No crying, toughen up, all that." So I guess she's talking about the beta males.
Even like Mo kind of piggybacked in off of that too, saying that a lot of men were raised to talk to don't let the world see you cry, and that's true. A lot of guys were brought up like that. Like when a boy's getting disciplined or something, you getting hit even harder because you ain't supposed to cry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're raised like, and to a certain extent, I just think that's when the mother comes in, and that's where the beta side of the man comes from. Is from the mother's nurture, I believe. This is my belief. Just reading Proverbs 31 alone showed me how a man can have compassion and have that sincere side that some men have, is because of a Proverbs 31 woman. Like if you raising a son, you're gonna give him nurture. You're gonna show him how to cook. You're gonna show him how to take care of himself with or without a woman. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have that alpha side because he's gonna be a figure of his father. He's gonna see what his father does. If he doesn't have his father, he's still gonna chase behind a male figure. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna find his placement as a man, but because of his mother being in her son's life, they have more chivalry to me. They have more, more consideration. They're more passionate. They're more loving because they get that from their mother. You ever heard that saying that, if you get a man who honors and loves his mother,
that's how he'll treat his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he'll treat his wife. So let's go to the comment. Excuse me, 1 minute, Unique. Let's go to the comment. We got a male comment.
I like this comment.
Plenty women say, this is from my Paper Chase Me. Plenty women say men are too emotional when we cry. I've been told this.
And then he says, so he just holds it in.
For
me, I've never thought that when I've experienced a man crying in front of me. I never thought that they were weak or that made them like less of a man or less of alpha. I felt like that was more of a man being vulnerable. And that's the thing, men don't be vulnerable enough because of his comment. There are women out there that will knock a man down for being vulnerable. And I feel like they should have the opportunity to be vulnerable just like us without being judged. Because I don't have ex-boyfriends cry on my shoulder, and I didn't take it like as a weakness. I took it as a time like, you know what? They don't been through something. They really need to be loved on right now. They need to be, you know what I'm saying? They feelings matter too. And I feel like a lot of women kind of forget that males' feelings matter too. And I'm guilty of that because I've said hurtful things, not thinking that it was going to hurt a man, especially an alpha man, when actually in all, like I'm tearing that person apart.
Okay, so he says that I didn't have my mom at all, and I'm still a sweetheart.
Aw.
That is so. You got some good men out here that, like he said, we don't know what people, what road they had to travel, and he turns out very well from what he's saying. That's a good thing.
Now I want to ask you a question. I like what woman you had in your life? Because you had to have a woman there. There was a woman there. May not have been the mother, but it was some woman that was there that showed you how that feels. I feel like a lot of things is not introduced to some people, like men are just as emotional as women. Just as emotional. And the most craziest thing that y'all all know, I'm always going to reference that to biblical because literally I didn't create it, right? We can come up with our own theory and things, but we didn't create us. So this going back to biblical of we are made from man, meaning God took risk from man to create one man. So why are we just some emotional little moments out here because we're female? No, we came from male. So therefore, they are just as emotional as women. But because of their dominancy and the role that they have to play in their life and what society has told them, they have to push all those emotions to the side. Alpha is just feels out.
Right. Welcome, SS Gang. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So, Katrina, how do you feel about that? For our ask,
I don't know. I like to be in control, so I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a submissive person at all, so I don't know. And like I said, my husband's a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a little bit of both.
So you like a mixture. You like a mixture, and it's okay.
I guess.
Yeah, and it's okay. But Paper Chase, he said, because I'm very monogamous. Okay.
Okay.
But I can't find monogamous women. Wow. Now that's a topic all by itself. Seriously, because we said we want the dominant man, we want them to lead, we want the alpha male, but then you have some women that don't like men to lead. So it's like confusing.
Right.
You want the one that's to come into your life, you want the one to lead, you want the one to be the protector, but when you get them, you don't know how to treat them. I said, this is my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true in some cases with some people. Yeah.
It's a tough subject, because everybody has their own opinion when it comes to that, and that was the purpose behind my Awaken Woman series, is because I pretty much raised myself a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like as a child, my mom had that, but growing up as a woman, becoming the woman that I became before I even got to where I am right now, I was stuck in feminism. And with feminism, I was just as dominant. I was just as a takeover, a leader, that I could not even allow a man to lead in my life. And so many relationships was just because of it. As I look back and look at myself, I saw a lot of areas where I lost myself because of just being so right, like just almost like there's no way there was a woman in there. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to kind of piggyback off of what Paper Chase had said earlier about a monogamy, and that is hard to find now because of the high strand of alpha males and the high strand of feminism. They're going to clash every time.
Going to clash every time. So Paper Chase, we say nowadays women too stuck on I don't need a man BS, which is true. That's true.
But like I just put in the comments, behind that we've been hurt. Some of us been hurt so much that we put up that stuck up act like we don't need a man. Because like for me, I got my guard up. Like when it comes to men and dating, now that I'm in mid-30s, these men's intentions nowadays are not like the right ones. So I feel like I do act stuck up because of what I've been through with other men. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a topic.
Do you think that, like, because of the hurt, does that, that happens too, right? You get those walls based off of the experiences and the traumas that happen, right? Like that's why you're on guard and they got that way.
Yeah. Because
You know?
like what I've been put through, and then it feels like every time I do let a man get close to me, the same thing happens. So yeah, I'm working on trying not to be stuck up and bitter towards men, but I'm in a point in my life where that's just where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Like that's what I was kind of like saying. Like I was dominant. I was very headstrong like that from a lot of past hurt and things that I've been through as a child up until I became, you know,
And
even more.
I like the comment SS Gang says that men have been hurt too, and they have our guard up. And that's the thing. Men do get hurt.
Yes.
But see, with women, we're more comfortable and open with talking about it, whereas men don't. They don't talk about them getting hurt by a woman and stuff. So I feel like when men do go through a phase when they're hurt by a woman, it's like a point of no return for them after that. They just don't trust women no more after that. And now everyone has to feel the backlash of that because that man was hurt.
So I have a question for SS Gang. Do you consider yourself an alpha or a beta male? I already pretty much know the answer to this, but what do you consider yourself as, SS Gang? I'm just curious to know.
And then Paper Chase said he got trust issues from his daughter's mom.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, men don't talk about how they've been cheated on or they've been disrespected and stuff. They kind of just move on.
Right.
But with me, for me, like if I don't got cheated on or disrespected, I'm finna vent about it. I'm finna talk about it. I'm finna be heard. Like I'm finna put you on blast. Everybody finna know what you did to me. But men, they not like that. They hold it in.
Welcome, Miss Patty. What you say? You need to catch it. What you say?
I said mental illness is a thing. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing, and it's crazy.
Everybody needs help, you know, like, and because of trauma, because of things that happen to us in our lives, that's what we become. But it's a choice to stay.
Right.
We have more power than we really think we really don't have. But we have more power than we think. All it is a belief. You believe that everybody's gonna hurt you. If you believe that every man is a dog, if you believe every man is in weak nature, that's how you're gonna walk. That's how you're gonna live.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to, you know, not be so bitter towards men and stuff and give men a chance. But it seems like every time I do, I get stabbed in the back again. So I'm just
that could be, you know, like self-inflicted. Like not that you don't love yourself to know that I'm not going to put myself in a situation. But do you think that it's hitting something like self-inflicted?
Oh yeah, I definitely took accountability for like, you know, stuff that I got going on with them.
Okay, so Paper Chase me said I only have one kid from her, won't ever have any more. Been on child support for no reason too. So let me ask you a question, Paper Chase me. Do you consider yourself an alpha male or a beta male? Because I don't think we got that answer from him, did we? I don't remember him answering.
I don't think so.
Right.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I cut out.
It's okay.
But no, I was just saying that, yeah, I do take accountability for like things that I've done. Like I know in past relationships, I've antagonized situations for them to like be more extreme than what they should have been and things like that. Like I like to take accountability when I'm wrong in a relationship too, you know, because men always get like so when people break up, we automatically always think it's the men's fault why the relationship didn't work. But for me, I do take accountability and I try to fix it. And then sometimes I try so hard to fix it that I make it worse. Yeah.
Okay, so I asked a question to Paper Chase me. What did he classify himself as, an alpha or beta male? And he said, neither. I'm just a man that knows who I am. I like that answer.
And he said
that's a very good answer.
That's a very good answer.
Very good answer.
That's a really
very good. So he said, I'm me. Can't classify me. But the sad truth is society does, though.
Yep.
Well, society nowhere to put nobody, though. Society gonna stay society.
Exactly. You need.
So
I
Mo
don't
asked,
know who you are.
Mo asked me, is that really how I feel, or is that something that I've been made to believe? I feel like it's something that I really know. Like I really had to take self-infliction and like look at and scenarios I've been in and look at what the part played in, like that I played in the part or whatever. And yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm a tough cookie to deal with. I ain't gonna even front. So there is things I need to work on in relationships. Like I get very like clingy, I guess you could say. I kind of get clingy. I kind of get like I get jealous, all of these type of things. So it's like I have those things that I have to work on because not every man out there trying to hurt you. But from what I've been through, I know I've definitely played a part in situations. I'm not gonna ever put all the blame on my ex-boyfriends.
Right. And so, girl, that's Mo said, I only ask because I can't see you trying to fix something and making it worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Especially when a man is telling you, man, fall back, chill out, like give me my space, and I'm not doing that, and I'm still at you. Then yeah, like the man asks for me to give him his space, and I'm not giving it to him. I'm making it worse. I'm not making the situation any better. Because I'm the type that I don't want you to run off and go blow off and cool off and then come back and talk. I want to address it now. I want to talk about it now. Some men, they're like, no, you need to let me go cool off, let me go take a walk, and then I'll come back and we can talk about it. But I'm the type like, no, you ain't going nowhere. We finna talk now. So yeah, like I could work on that.
Okay, so Paper Chase Me says, plenty of these so-called beta males you see trying to give advice stinks too. They just look good on camera. People believe too much of what they see on the internet.
Yeah. I wanted to pick what you're saying, asking no, you know, I'm also a survivor as far as like, you know, trying to fix something and it just kind of made it worse. And without proper tools to dissect ourselves, to know who we are, where is this behavior stemming from, that it makes it harder because you're gonna keep trying different things that you're not equipped to know this is what fits for you. So you're trying different things for a person that may not even fit for you. So it can happen on an innocent tip, not that, you know, like we're just, you know, making mistakes. It's just when you don't know and you don't have the proper tools to dissect yourself. I believe you're gonna keep trying and you can make mistakes doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so girl, that's Mo says sometimes people try to project their insecurities onto you, and I'm only speaking on the part that you said you're trying to fix something. That's deep.
Yeah. She was talking about when I was saying, and then she also said that, okay, well I understand that, but then that wouldn't be considered trying to write it if you're not listening. So I get what she's saying. Maybe I said it wrong. I worded it wrong. I be like confusing my words sometimes, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so listen. Paper Chase Me got an answer for us. A question for us ladies. He said, "Do y'all believe real love still exists? I mean, in love."
Yes.
I believe it exists.
Absolutely.
I just believe it's hard to find.
I don't believe it's hard to find. I don't believe it's hard to find. I just believe that you got to try something different.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. If you keep gravitating to the same men, you're going to get the same results.
You're right.
That's
why I got this smirk on my face.
That's why
I'm always going for the same type of men.
Yeah.
And so, girl, that's Mo said, I'm bad. She said, girl, I'm bad with word choices as well. Okay, so I'm going to get to SSB because I'm curious to know his response. He says, I believe all males are a mixture of the two. Each side comes out when it needs to. And that's what we were saying, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Because I like to be both.
You can't help it.
Yeah, I feel like I believe that's true too. All men have that beta side to them.
Yeah, I do too. They're probably scared to show it, depending on the female, because
And
we
what
might
about
say
and what
if they're weak.
like even like with Pepper Chase, how he acts us ladies, do we believe like this real love still exists? Do men believe that it exists? Do men even look for real love, or do they look for like a fantasy, or like, do men really truly think about, hey, I want a family, I want marriage, I want this? Like, I knew growing up I always wanted to be married with kids, and
I
it
believe
wasn't
so.
the case.
I believe so. I think some men believe in real love. I believe they got to find that right woman. I believe men know. They know when they
They
find.
know quicker than a woman.
They know. They know. They know. A man can date 1,000 women, but they know when they met the right one. They know. They know. They know. And so, like I said, it all just go back to like what women prefer: alpha males or beta males. Because sometimes we be confused on what we want.
Mm-hmm.
We want the dominant one, but then we want somebody to listen to us too. We don't know. We just all over the place. But I like a mixture of both, personally. And Katrina said her husband is a mixture of both. Unique loves a mixture of both. So I mean, I don't know, ladies. It's a good topic.
Yeah, he said plenty of men that want a family, but not many.
He said
Not
plenty of men.
Yeah, he said there's plenty of men that do want a real family, but there's not many.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm trying to show his comment, but it's not. That's interesting. No, it's not showing up.
He talked about, I'm finna be honest, more men just want a quickie than real love. And I
oh wow,
it's true.
Oh wow, okay. Well now,
I tell you.
I don't know, but
and then why does men, like, okay, so you know how men go out and they have multiple women's and this and that, and it kind of like attracts women to that man. But when a woman go out and have multiple men and stuff, now she's called a whore and being labeled. What's up with that? Why men can do it and not be judged, but women can't?
I don't know, but SS Gang says lots of people don't know what love truly is. Love is hurt. Love is pain. Love is forgiving time and time again. People mainly want to look at the happy side of love, but not the painful side of it, and that's true.
Right, because when that pain and the hard times start coming in, usually we run away. And we won't give it no effort. We run away from stuff like that. But I can appreciate a man that stays through the love, the hurt, the pain, the good, the bad. Like, I can appreciate that, because not a lot of men are gonna put up with the bad stuff. They're just gonna walk away.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is very true. I agree with everything SS Gang said. Because everybody think love's supposed to be hunky dory, no bad side to it, no trials and tribulation. And the real truth is, relationships take a lot of work. Whether you're an alpha male or a beta male, it's just, are you willing to put that work in? That's the big question.
Correct.
I like that.
We got some stuff in from Paper Chase Me. He says he's a rare breed. He's done with having random sex, and he wants to have a connection. For him, he says people doesn't know what love really is. Love is being there for your well-being. Love is being with you when y'all bored. Love is when I ain't got nothing, but he still thinks you're everything.
Oh, I see that.
Mm-hmm. I've never been the type to date a man for what they have or what they can do for me. I've never been that type of woman that I don't know. I've always been so independent. Like, I never wanted a man to really do anything for me. And then when I did date a man that did things for me, I didn't know how to really like take it. I remember one time we were at a restaurant, and like he pays. Not only was he paying for like my food and his food, his brother and another female was there, and we were like on this business type date thing or whatever. But me and him were like kind of dating. So when I asked him in front of the waitress, would it be okay to upgrade my side choice? Like when the waitress was there, he's like, yeah, no problem, whatever. But when the waitress walked off, he was like, why would you embarrass me like that? Don't you ever ask, could you upgrade an item like I'm broke, like I don't got no money, like I can't afford it? And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I ain't never, my bad. I didn't know that was going to offend him. Like, I didn't know. But so he was like, yeah, don't ever make me look like I'm broke in public. Like, I can't afford to take you out. I've never been taken out before, so I didn't know. My bad.
Okay. That's funny, J-Red. So basically, okay, so we agree that I like a mixture of both alpha and beta. Come on, that's my preference. Trina, you said your husband is a little bit of both as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said she believes that it takes a mixture of both to make it into the man that, you know, we want.
Yeah.
And J-Red, I'm sorry, I didn't catch you on. You said you like alpha males, correct?
I did say that.
Yeah.
And I think like I said, I like the challenge of alpha male. And I feel like that's kind of like an issue. Within a relationship, it could be an issue with me always trying to challenge my man. So I'm working on it. Because I'm alpha myself. My mom was in the chat earlier. She's like, you're an alpha female. Like my mom, I think she told one of my ex-boyfriends one time, you can't control her. I couldn't even control her. What makes you think you're going to be able to control her? So
are women classified as alpha and beta? I've never heard women being classified as it, but does that exist? Anybody know?
I don't know. I think
it's alpha and beta. We can make that up for women too.
Yeah.
I think an alpha woman is just a dominant woman, you know, a woman who likes to take the lead. And, you know, I commend you, J-Red. I really do believe that you're going to work on that because I did. I'm very dominant. I am very, very dominant. But
you are unique. You are very dominant.
Very. Okay. But I had to learn to be submissive and not submissive as like I'm a rogue, somebody walking over me. My husband takes care of me, and he does it even more because I allow him to keep his feet.
Right.
Nor can I handle it. And I'm gonna be straight up. I don't care how dominant I am. I will never be a man. I'll never be able to do what a man can do.
Right.
Touching. You understand what just how built.
Now, see me, I'm more of a beta woman. I'm more of a beta woman.
Paper Chase, he know what he's talking about.
He said most men with the dominant woman, and you better be able to handle her.
Right, and he said most Leos are dominant. Didn't I say that in the beginning?
Yeah,
you know what he's talking
about. I classify myself, if I had to classify myself as beta or alpha, I would classify myself as a beta with a touch of alpha. Yeah. But I would lean more towards beta.
Yeah, I want to be more beta. I really do. Like, because I have it in my heart. I'm so loving and giving and everything. But at the same time, it's like I'm very independent. I'm very headstrong. And I'm going to challenge you because you're not going to run over me. So I'm working on being.
How does that balance itself out? If you are alpha female and then you meet an alpha male, how does that balance itself out?
It don't.
It don't, right?
You break up. I'm telling you.
Somebody told me either I can do this or I can do that. It's a choice.
Right.
You don't. It's not. You can't sit here and act like we don't have options. We have options.
Exactly.
To do it.
Mm-hmm.
Really, all it is. Like you can choose to challenge that man, or you can choose to listen and do what you are.
Yeah, and I always got that little person on the side saying, "Challenge you." I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it.
So get it there, too. I know it. If I can do it, if I'm telling you, if I can do it from all the trauma I've been through, I know everybody can get strong, weak, big, small. I believe it.
Right, I got it. It's a journey.
Oh my God, that is funny. So Paper Chase, we said I'm chill until I get mad. LL Gemini. So I guess he's a Gemini. Okay, I want to get to the comments because we got a comment from another male perspective. SS Gang says, I've been with my wife for 15 years, married for 10. I'm the breadwinner. I'm a father. I'm the protector. However, I never throw my weight around in my household. A lot of men make that mistake. That is, oh my God.
Spot on.
That
I
is
like
gold. That is golden right there. I couldn't.
it.
Very true.
Yep.
What about you, Trina? Does your
What?
husband ever try to throw his weight around in the household?
In whose house? My house?
Yeah, Miss Bossy.
No. We don't do that over here. No.
Yeah.
I run the house. I manage everything. I do all the cooking, the cleaning. The house is mine.
Right. You got it all under control.
Yeah, we don't normally have those issues.
Good. That's good.
I'm loving this comment. That's why I'm just leaving it on the screen because that's golden. Because a lot of men does, make the mistake of throwing their weight around. Do this, or I want you to do that. So demanding.
Right.
And you don't even always have to be that way. Because that's when conflict come in.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I like that.
Overly dominant. So,
This was very, very, very good. I'm glad we got our males to come in and speak up. Because sometimes we forget about our males' opinions out here. Women, and it's crazy when God created us, He created the man to be ahead of all of us, but us women be taking over. We be taking over. We want to hear the men voice. Men have a voice too. Men have,
but this is the thing.
have feelings too. So
this is the thing though. Women need to realize you can never be a man. I don't care how much you try, how much you yell, how much you scream. We cannot be a male.
Yep.
And sometimes we break our men down by not letting them lead. If you got a good man and he's trying to steer you in the right direction, I believe it's not a problem with letting him lead. But if you don't, then that's a different conversation.
Right.
Me personally. So Miss Patty said, here listening, good conversation. Thank you, Miss Patty.
Thank you.
Here. I appreciate everyone that's here in the live. Like I said, I thought this would be a great topic because we got this stigma, alpha, like I said, being dominant and beta being weak. And I personally don't believe in, all of that.
Yeah, it's not necessarily weak. They just got softer side to them, and that brings out. We need that sometimes in a man. We need that softer side,
right?
Because women, we want to feel nourished. We want to feel loved. We don't want to always feel on edge around a man.
Right.
I know I grew up feeling on edge around my daddy, and I damn near got to do it in my adult life.
Right.
Shoot.
I'm so happy the males came in. They gave perspective on how they feel because we sometimes think we know how men feel and we really don't.
Yeah.
We got some intelligent men to come in the live tonight to share their point of view. So I'm happy about
Men opinions matter.
Yes, it does. So you guys, I'm not going to keep y'all that long. Is there anything y'all ladies want to say before, we say goodnight to everyone?
I just want to say I had a really good time. This is a really good topic, and I'm just loving the interaction we're getting, and just everybody just stay tuned in. We got great conversations coming, so stay tuned.
And I want to say thank you, Unique. You my sis. I'm honored to have you on the panel.
Hey, it's an honor that you wanted my opinion. So,
of course, of course, sis. Katrina, is there anything you want to say before we say goodnight to the people that came to our live? And like I said, you guys, we truly appreciate all of y'all.
Thank you guys for joining us. I feel like it was a great conversation. Went very well. And, hopefully you guys decide to follow us along on our journey with what we're doing with this.
Right. So,
proud of you, ladies.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Unique. I appreciate that. Hi, Sweet Reed. Thank you for joining us. And so, you guys, we have a panel. We do Let's Talk About It every Saturday, Tuesday, and
Thursday
at 9 p.m. We talk about different types of topics. I come on Tuesdays night every week at 9 p.m. Katrina Barber comes on every Saturday at 9 p.m. And my sister J Red, Her topic will be Thursday at 9 p.m. And that's our time. So if y'all want to catch us, we will be here at 9 p.m. every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Yes.
And so we really appreciate y'all coming. This is a great topic, and I'm glad y'all was a part of it. So you guys, thank y'all.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Bye.
We'll see you all on Thursday.
We'll see y'all on Thursday. Thank you, guys.
Bye, everybody. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.